So here he is telling, oh, इहा बई अतएव भक्तगणे करी नमस्कार निःसंके कहे तार हो चमत्कार.
Therefore, after offering obeisances to the devotees, for the satisfaction of the devotees, I shall speak without hesitation.
You should note that the translation of Chaitanya Charitamrita is made by himself, Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada. No? He has written himself. He is reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Now he is telling, explaining something more. कृष्ण विचार एक आछे अंतरे पूर्णानंद रस स्वरूप सब कहे मोरे.
Once Lord Krishna considered within his heart, everyone says that I am complete bliss, full of all rasas.
Who is telling? All Vedas are telling. Raso Vaisaha. That Krishna is ocean of rasa. But in the meantime, same time, he is ocean of rasa and he is also Rasik Shekhar, taster of that rasa. Both. So he is Rasik, Rasa Swarup, and third, he is giver of all these rasas. Three things. So, Krishna is thinking himself, damn ocean of rasa. Also it has been told, Aho Bhagyam, Nanda Go Prajaukasam, Janamitram, Paramanandam, Purna Brahma Sanatana. Also in Bhakti Rasami Sindhu, he has described all these things. Krishna is ocean of rasa. And in the same time he is a Rasik. Rasik means the taster of all rasa. आमा হইতে आनंदित হয় त्रिभुवन আমাকে आनंद दिबे ऐछे कौन जान.
Krishna continues, all the world derives pleasure from me. Is there anyone who can give me pleasure?
Because he is supreme personality of Godhead. Also, he is माने कोई भी चीज उनसे बचा हुआ नहीं है जो नहीं जानते. एनीथिंग इज नॉट unknown to him. All the rasas, everything he knows. But in the same time, there are two things. Krishna is one ras and all ras. What meaning? Ek ras and anek ras. Krishna is one rasa. What is the meaning? Krishna is himself rasa swarup and he knows everything. There is nothing that he does not know. Everything. So he is called in one ras, that is he is knower of all the rasa. That is what word? Oh, Atmaram and Atmakam. He is Atmaram and he is Atmakam. But in the other hand, he is also Anek Ras. There is something in Radhika and all the gopis that Krishna has not that thing. So Krishna wants to taste all these things. No. He knows I am Rasa Swarup, and he is the object of the Ras. He has idea, he has some taste that how he can taste Vatsalya Ras, Dasya Ras, Singar Ras, Madhur Ras, everything. But he is object of love. He is not ashray of love. There is something that he wants to mix both. What is in Jashoda Maya and Nanda Baba, in friends, and also what is the mood of Srimati Radhika and all the gopis. He wants to taste it. So this is, he tasted it in the form of only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is something that Krishna does not know. What is that? That Rudha Bhav. Rudha Bhav means Mahabhav of Radhika. He does not know this. The mood of Radhika. He will explain further. So there is something that Krishna does not know. What he does not know, now he is expressing. And for that, he came in the shape of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, having the golden complexion of Radhika and internal mood of Srimati Radhika. Now he is telling. आमा हईते गुणी बड़ जगते असंभव एकली राधाते ताहा करी अनुभव.
One who has 100 times more qualities than me could give pleasure to my mind. One more qualified than me is impossible to find in the world. But in Radha alone I feel the presence of one who can give me pleasure.
In Vedas and especially in Vedanta and Srimad Bhagavatam, it has been accepted that there is no one greater than Krishna. Asamurdha tattva, asamurdha. Any word?
Krishna is unequaled and unsurpassed.
He is unequal. But Krishna is telling himself that in whole world none are qualified like me. But only I know that only Srimati Radhika is more qualified than me. And how? He is telling again. कोटि काम जी निरूप यद्यपि अमार असमर्थ माधुर्य साम्य नहीं जार मोर रूपे अपायित करे त्रिभुवन राधा दर्शने मोर जुड़ाए.
Although my beauty defeats the beauty of 10 million cupids, although it is unequaled and unsurpassed, and although it gives pleasure to the three worlds, seeing Srimati Radharani gives pleasure to my eyes.
मोर रूपे आपायित करे त्रिभुवन राधा दर्शने मोरे जुड़ाए नहीं. 243 we have read. मोर बंसी गीते आकर्षित त्रिभुवन राधार बचने मोर हरे अमर श्रवण.
The vibration of my transcendental flute attracts the three worlds, but my ears are enchanted by the sweet words of Srimati Radhika.
यद्यपि अमार गंधे जगत सुगंध मोर चित्त घ्राण करे राधार अंग गंध.
Although my body lends fragrance to the entire creation, the scent of Radharani's limbs captivates my mind and heart.
यद्यपि अमार रसे जगत सुरस राधार अधर रसे आमा करे बस.
Although the entire creation is full of different tastes because of me, I am charmed by the nectarian taste of the lips of Srimati Radharani.
यद्यपि अमार स्पर्शे कोटिंदु शीतल রাধিকার স্পর্শে আমার করে সুশীতল।
And although my touch is cooler than 10 million moons, I am refreshed by the touch of Srimati Radhika.
এই মত জগতের সুখে আমি হেতু, রাধিকা রূপ গুণ আমার জীবাতু।
Thus, although I am the source for the happiness of the entire world, the beauty and the attributes of Sri Radhika are my life and soul.
এই মত অনুভব আমার প্রতি বিচারি দেখে যদি সব বিপরীত।
In this way, my affectionate feelings for Srimati Radharani may be understood, but on analysis, I find them to be contradictory.
But now he is thinking again. What I have told that Radhika is Guru of Krishna Prem. You should come to 11. Krishna has accepted this. What?
The gopis are the helpers, teachers, friends, wives, dear disciples, confidants, and serving maids of Lord Krishna. Sahaya Guru Vasisya, Pujisya Bandavasya, Satyam Vadami Te Parata Gopya Kim Ne Bhavanti Na. This is the verse from Gopi Premamrita. Oh Bharta, I speak to you the truth. The gopis are my helpers, my teachers, disciples, servants, friends, and consorts. I do not know what they are not to me.
So he is telling that I have read this prem, love and affection in the school of Srimati Radhika and Gopi. They are my also teachers of love and affection. He has accepted himself. So now he is telling that one thing is that there is something in me. What is that thing in me? That Radhika becomes unmatta, like mad, by seeing me, by touching me, by taking my everything. Something is there. So he is telling that now I also realize this, that what I have told up this, all are like রাধার দর্শনে মোর জুড়ায় নয়ন, আমার দর্শনে রাধার সুখে আগমন।
My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Srimati Radharani. But by looking upon me, he becomes even more advanced in satisfaction.
He is telling that if I see gopis and especially Radhika, I become so happy. And Radhika is seeing Krishna, and she is becoming also so happy. But if in comparison we will see, then we will see that Radhika pleasure is lakhs and lakhs, millions times more than Krishna. Because Krishna is accepting this. So there is something in me that Srimati Radhika sees me and feels so much happiness. So what is in me that makes Srimati Radhika so mad? What is that? परस्पर बेनु बीते हरे चेतन, मोर भ्रमे तमाले करे हम.
The flute-like murmur of the bamboos rubbing against one another fills Radharani's consciousness, for she thinks it to be the sound of my flute, and she embraces the tamal tree, mistaking it for me.
They are also telling that, oh, when I play on flute, all are attracted. Even rivers, even deer, clouds, everyone is attracted. But when I hear the sound of so sweet sound of Radhika, then I also forget to play on flute. So Radhika's words are so sweet. Her songs and dance are so sweet. that even I forget to play on. There are so many examples in the Goswami Granth like this. So, what is that? He is telling that something in me, that seeing this Srimati Radhika becomes so much excessive, ecstatic, joyful, that she becomes mad, totally mad and mad. More भ्रमे तमालरे करे alingan. I never become like such that I embrace Kadamba tree. But Srimati Radhika, some semblance, what? Or that tree is somewhat like black. Green, but not actually green. Some like that, blackish. And also some crooked like Krishna. So some resemblance like this. And Srimati Radhika becomes mad and he embraces that. But one thing you can mark, Uddhav is like Krishna. So beautiful like Krishna. Same age. Krishna has given his own pitambar, garments, everything. All dress and garlands. His beauty is also like Krishna, blackish. Same complexion. Gopis are seeing Uddhav, but they don't embrace. But they can embrace Tamal tree. So who is doing? Prem is such a thing. Then they always save Gopis. They may be so much mad, but Uddhav they cannot embrace. But trees they can. Even they can embrace their black bread also. They can chastise black clouds. Oh, thinking that he is Krishna. Then Krishna alinga painu janama safal ei sukhe magna rahe vriksha kari kole.
Srimati Radhika thinks, I have gotten the embrace of Sri Krishna. Oh, now my life is fulfilled. Thus she remains immersed in pleasing Krishna, taking the tree in her arms.
अनुकूल बातें यदि पाए मोर गंध उड़िया पड़िते चाहे प्रेमे है अंध. 253. Have you done?
When a favorable breeze carries to her the fragrance of my body, she is blinded by love and tries to fly into that breeze.
तांबूल चर्बित जबे करे आस्वादन आनंद समुद्र डूबे किछुई ना जाने.
When she tastes the betel chewed by me, she merges in an ocean of joy and forgets everything else.
So what are the reasons? Krishna has no Mahabhav, no Madanak. But Jashoda, Srimati Radhika has that. That Srimati Radhika can enjoy all these things and Krishna cannot enjoy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to be like Radhika. So he is telling again, Amar Sangame Radha paye je ananda satmukhe boli tabu na pai tar anta.
Even with hundreds of mouths, I could not express the transcendental pleasure she derives from my association.
Lila ante sukhe ihar angir madhuri taha dekh sukhe ami apana pasari.
Seeing the luster of her complexion after our pastimes together, I forget my own identity in happiness.
दोहार जे सब समरस भरत मुनि जाने, अमार ब्रज रस सेहु नहीं जाने.
The sage, Bharat, has said that the mellows of the lover and the beloved are equal, but he does not know the mellows of my Vrindavan.
He has no idea of transcendental Braja love. That he has told that in Krishna and beloved, beloved and beloved, oh, some equal love, but he does not know anything about this. Oh, अन्येर संगमे आमी যত পাই যত সুখ পাই তাহা হইতে রাধা সঙ্গে শত অধিকাই.
The happiness I feel when meeting Radharani is 100 times greater than the happiness I get from meeting others.
So, in conclusion, Krishna is doing conclusion 261. তাতে জানি মোরে আছে মোতে আছে কোন এক রস, আমার মোহিনী রাধা তারে করে বস.
Considering this, I can understand that some unknown mellow in me controls the entire existence of my captivator, Srimati Radharani.
Prabodhananda Saraswati has compiled a sloka about this. Bansi karanyapatita skalitam sikhandam भ्रष्टंच पीत वसनम ब्रजराज सोनु जस्या कटाक्ष सर्घात विमुक्षतस्य तंग राधिका परचरामि कदारसेन. What is the meaning? That when Krishna was going in cowherd with lakhs and lakhs cows and lakhs cowherd boys, Baldev was somewhat advanced because he knew all things. And at that time, Krishna was some behind, taking his float in his lips. Srimati Radhika was standing with so many gopis in a kunj behind. When Krishna saw her, at once his flute came down from his hand, and his peacock feather, and he was at once out of sense, and he began to fall down. At that time, Madhumangal was there. He knocked down Krishna. Oh, father is here, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maiya, and all are. So be careful. So he knocked like Krishna. So here Krishna is himself admitting that I have so much happiness to see Srimati Radhika, but Radhika's happiness is lakhs and lakhs times more than me. So there is something in me that Radhika becomes a mad. What is that? What is that? I don't know. I want to know that what is in me, but I cannot. Because the thing by which one can know is not in me. And what is that? Mahabhav. So I have to borrow from Radhika this mode. Then I can know that what is in me. What is like four Madhuris. What? Venu Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri, Prema Madhuri, and Leela Madhuri. Ama hoite Radha paye je jatiya sukh, taha swadite ami sadai unmukh.
I'm always eager to taste the joy that Radharani derives from me.
Krishna wants that I should be mad for that, to sing my roop face. I should be married. But I cannot be married. Why? Because Krishna love and affection is divided in so many fractions. And Gopis love and affection is undivided in four. कृष्ण का क्या है? बहुनिष्ठ. And Gopis love is ekaniष्ठ. What is ekaniष्ठ?
Single pointed, one pointed.
Like you can understand that when Krishna is in Dwarka, when Rukmani was married to Krishna, his love and affection was one pointed and full. But when she was married and came in the Krishna house, and he had one child, Pradyumna, then his love was, Rukmani's love was divided into three. One for Krishna, one for Pradyumna, and one for householding. Again one son, 10 sons, then divided into 11. And one daughter, then 30. And Krishna has so many wives and so many children, about from 1,60,000. His love and affection were divided into so many things. So he cannot be happy like Gopis. Never he cannot be. সেই সুখ মাধুর্য নানা যত্ন করি আমি নারী আস্বাদিতে সেই সুখ মাধুর্য ঘ্রাণে লোভ বাড়ে চিত্তে রস আস্বাদিতে আমি কইল অবতার প্রেম রস আস্বাদিব বিবিধ প্রকার.
I'm always eager to taste the joy that Radharani derives from me. In spite of various efforts, I have not been able to taste it, but my desire to relish that pleasure increases as I smell its sweetness. I have appeared in the world to taste mellows. I shall taste the mellows of pure love in various ways.
তাহা শিখাইব লীলা আচরণ দ্বারা এই তিন তৃষ্ণা মোর রহিল পুরাণ বিজাতীয় ভাবে নহে তাহা আস্বাদন.
I shall teach devotional service which springs from Ragabhav, from the spontaneous love of the devotees, by demonstrating it myself with my pastimes. But these three desires have not been satisfied, for one cannot enjoy them in a contrary position.
राधिकार भाव कांति अंगीकार बिना এই তিন সুখ কভু নহে আস্বাদন.
Unless I accept the luster of the ecstatic love of Sri Radhika, these three desires cannot be fulfilled.
রাধিকার ভাव अंगीकार ধরি তার বর্ণ তিন সুখ আস্বাদিতে হব অবতীর্ণ.
Therefore, assuming Radharani's sentiments and bodily complexion, I shall descend to fulfill these three desires.
That is why Krishna has appeared, having borrowed the golden beauty of Srimati Radhika and intrinsic form of Mahaprabhu. He borrowed from Radhika. And he came in the shape of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why? To taste his three desires, especially. And secondly, by Nam Sankirtan, he will give the path of continuous, spontaneous devotion, Radha, which has not given us since long time. This was his mode of Sri Krishna. That is why he came. At that time, there was time of Yugavatar. And at that time, what was Yuga Dharma? To preach name Sankirtan. So he accepted name Sankirtan, but in a special way. And what was that a special way? With with love and affection, which cannot be given by even by Advaita Acharya or any Ramachandra, not by anyone. Then Nam, Prem, Mala, Gathi, Parala, Sabare. What is the meaning? Nam, Prem. This is like a thread. And Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. These are like pearls, jewels and pearls. But given in a string of love and affection. And then he went in Vrindavan, went in south, everywhere, and he preached this thing, Rag Marga, to all through Nam Sankirtan. Thus everything was done. But Chaitanya Krishna is thinking, but when I should go, descend, this was not certain. In the meantime, Advaita Acharya descended. He came to establish Yuga Dharma, Nam Sankirtan. But he found himself that I am not qualified to give name, prem, both. Then he thought that I should please my Prabhu. How I can please him? He read a slok from any Shastra that even some leaves of tulsi with Ganges water, if I can offer to him and I will call, he must come. And that is why he took some leaves of tulsi and daily he used to give it to Ganges water to Krishna and call him Krishna. Come on, Krishna, come on, Krishna. And that is why at that time he descended in the first Sandhya of Kali. First Sandhya means of the beginning of this Kali. It may be that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come later on, but only by the prayer of Advaita Acharya. He descended at that time and he played in a role of Srimati Radhika that quickly over whole world. He gave this Rag Marga. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not descended and his associate like Rupa Goswami, Sarup Damodar, Raya Ramananda has not come. Oh, it was sure that Kalki Bhagwan should have come and cut it all and then Satyajug has come. But in this Kali Yuga, it is not today. Gaur Praman.
It appears by these statements that Mahaprabhu came to taste these three different tastes. This means in his Aprakat Dham, which is called Abhinna Vrindavan, he is not tasting these rasas.
No.
He has descended here only to taste.
In Braja, everything is there. In Golok Vrindavan.
Mahaprabhu is tasting or listening or not?
Because
Mahaprabhu is there in Aprakat Dham in his state. This is Abhin Vrindavan in state. If he is not tasting there and then
they are testing there. But a long time it has been not given to this world. This is the thing. This is their one moment is here equal to lakhs and lakhs Kali Yuga and Satyuga and all these things. So there everything is there. But what will be of these worlds? How this Jews will know all these things and practice, and again they will go to Golok Vrindavan.
So main cause is to give it or to taste it. If we say taste it, this means that he is not tasting here, he is coming here to taste.
For here it will be told like this. There is something malice of language. Really, it can be told that he has come to sprinkle the mercy to give the jivas the raganuga mark. Because he is so karun, merciful. But he is also Rasik Shekhar. He will come here in this Vrindavan, Prakat Vrindavan, and enjoy everything. Gaur Preman.
First of all, I really commend you for holding a class on the Chaitanya Charitamrita and discussing these topics among devotees, because they're very nectarian and they truly nourish the soul. And I thank you so much for holding this class.
Gaur Preman. I also explain tomorrow about these things. I have not explained all these things. Something is behind in this, but I want to give this thing. What is our real object that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us? We should know, and then we should fix our way how we can receive this. If we are ignorant of this thing, whole life, always not hearing all these things, how anyone can know all these things? Only this is process. But this in process, only very rare person will come. They may hear, but a greed will come to very rare person. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come, descended to give this thing. So why we should be
denying it, not disclosing it.
So we should hear, because we are one of the rare devotees in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Maharaj. Now, on this very issue, there is tremendous interest right now in the Western world about the feminine side of God, about the goddess, the feminine side of God. And unfortunately, as you have said, Vaishnavas have this reluctance to share about Radharani, which I find silly, to tell you the truth. Because we say we must protect Radharani,
Yes.
but Radharani is protecting us.
We are going to protect. You are going to protect. You will hear.
But no, my question is that devotees ought to share about Radharani. There's a tremendous interest today about the feminine side of God. However, there was one major obstacle to people accepting Vaishnavism about Radharani. And that is that these same scriptures that so eloquently explain the feminine side of God better than any scripture in the world, these very same scriptures also say that women are less intelligent. And this statement
You should know.
closes the mind of people to hear about Vaishnavism.
That is why, hear me. That is why I told the definition of Uttama Bhakti. where there is no worldly desire at all, no conception of Sterling and pulling, male and female at all. For them this is. It is not for all persons. So first we will have to give up all these things. But we should know something about it. But when we will give up all kinds of
dualities,
male, female, everything, and their lust and everything. Only all the activities will be for to please only to Krishna. Then, so we should come in this platform and we should try to know everything on being on that platform where there is no worldly desire at all. Even there is no wish of salvation or mukti even. Even they have passed away to serve Narayan and Dwarkadhish even, Ram even. So high class of platform is there. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give this rare thing. But if you are not discussing something, then it will be vanished from disappear from whole world. So it is not for all. But I know one thing, that we should consider that there is a iron and magnet. Magnet cannot attract wood, whether it is pure or anything. See, it cannot attract gold, silver, diamond, water, or anything else. Only pure iron he can attract. So, in Bhakti cult also like this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to this world. He like that magnet. No? So those who are in idea to serve like Narayan, those who have so many worldly desires like Dhruva and others, they will go to Ramanuj, they will go to Madhvacharya, they will go to smart Brahmins, they will go to other places, they will come to Christianity, they will go to Buddha. They cannot come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we are lucky anyhow. We are so much fortunate that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has attested. So we have some special mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By constitution, we have something of that love. Otherwise, we have not attracted to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his line. I know that in this world, whole world, how is the population?
5 billion.
6. And where, how many here we? How many we? Here?
162.
And in 162, only very few are who will understand this. I think very rare. So this is very rare. So we are so fortunate. We will have a chance to be in this high class of love and all these things. We are so much fortunate that we have come in the line of Rupa Goswami. We are attracted something. So we are more fortunate than others. Gaur Praman. Because Prabhupada has dragged me. Oh, Manjari. You should do a kirtan. Any pad you can do, you can take. You should come here, near us. This cannot go.